Hello everybody, it's Totvis from New Edbox and welcome guys to your 7th CSS tutorial already. Guys, we're moving fast and subjects are getting covered minute by minute. Okay guys, now for those of you guys who follow my tutorials, you know that I have covered the basics of how to create an external cascading style sheet and how to play with some of the properties like color, background, and then I've taught you ID and class selectors. Now guys, in my last tutorial I taught you also how to place a background as an image in your style sheet. And during this tutorial guys, I want to teach you how to play with some of the properties for your background. Now guys, in my you can see on my screen that I still have some information left from the previous tutorial, and I've emphasized the background color, image, repeated attachment and position properties that are used to play with the and to style your background. Now guys, I want to emphasize, because these properties, they are going to be the well, basically the main ones that you will be able to change in your when placing a background. So guys, now I'm just gonna go ahead and enter on let's say different class for this one. And let's go ahead, we had the class center for h3 there, so let's go ahead and copy the entire style here guys, and let's go ahead and let's enter it as emphasis style here. Then okay, we want to text align center. I want it to be in 40th pixels, and let's change the color to something like yellow, really bright, and background color, let's get rid of that, and we're not gonna need the margin left. So guys, I'm only doing this so you would remember what I've entered. Remember the properties that are connected to background. So guys, I'm just gonna copy this one and then refresh it on our site so we could see it, so you could see it, how does it look like, and remember it once again. Okay guys, so I'm just saving it, and let's go ahead and refresh it on our screen and see what we get. You see guys, those 5 properties that you can play with is background color, background image, repeat, attachment and position. So those are the 5 main properties that you can play with. Now guys, you can also set your background using color, and how do you do that? It is pretty simple, in fact. We just have to tell our browser that we are not going to use the body background as the image. By the way guys, before I no, I'm just thinking I'm gonna cover this in the next tutorial. Guys, now you can play, as I mentioned, you can play with body background using it as a simple body background color. So what I'm doing right now guys, I'm just entering simple property, telling my browser that I want the background color of my site to be, say, let's pick some specific color by number. I'm just trying to remember something very easy. 545454 could be a solution, and let's go ahead and run it. There we go guys, we get a little bit different shade of gray as a background color for our website. So you can see that you can play also with entering a simple color to be your background for the page if you want. So whatever you prefer, you can for those of you guys who followed my HTML tutorials, you remember when I've introduced you to RGB colors. So if you want more values for the colors, in order so you could type it in any color and get any background color there, you go ahead and type it in Google RGB palette, and it will give you all the values and all the list of the colors that are available, and then you can set any color that you like. So guys, this is one of the ways how you can place the background color using simple color selectors and RGB colors. Now guys, one more thing that I want to introduce you to is the div element. Now guys, what the div element does, in fact, well, basically guys, div element provides you with an opportunity and well, an option to change the style and apply that style to certain element using ID selector, in fact. So guys, sorry, how you can do that, guys? It is pretty simple. Say guys, you see that we have one ID selector named paragraph 1, and we have entered the properties and the values of properties in between the curly brackets, and whatever the object we assign the paragraph 1 in our HTML document, that object inherits all the properties and values that were assigned to paragraph 1. Now guys, one more thing that we can do, in fact, we can simply take div tag, and guys, what we have to do now is we have to give in the same thing. Say we enter div id equals to paragraph 1, and say guys, we are entering a text, this is another line of text that should be affected by div tag, right? And let's go ahead and put the closing tag. Oops, we don't want to dive yet, only div. Okay guys, so now this text should be affected by the same properties and values that we have assigned to paragraph 1 and the paragraph that is displayed on our website. So let's go ahead and run that bit of a code. Let's refresh it, and you see guys that this paragraph inherits the div tag's properties and values, and is displays just the same way as the first paragraph. Now guys, you would ask why it's not displayed in a yellow background. That's a good question, of course, but apparently the syntax is built that way that this sentence inherits background of the total document. And let me just check that just for a sec. It is not supposed to be, in fact, in that paragraph, it is not supposed to be in yellow. Now, because we haven't entered the background yellow, let's go ahead and background color, and let's go ahead and enter some sort of a color. Let's put blue, so it would stand out. Now let's go ahead and refresh it now. We are getting the same result there. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and enter the yellow there. There we go. Once we enter the yellow in the div tag in the paragraph ID selector, it gives the background for both of the sentences, and they are both affected by div. Now guys, I'm gonna finish this tutorial without still covering one more subject that I had in mind that I planned. Guys, well, just regular stuff. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and come back to the next video, because I'm gonna cover a more interesting subject in the next tutorial. So thanks guys once again, and I will see you very soon.